Yeah, yeah. So I love the Diablo series, and I think most PC gamers will agree that there is one Blizzard franchise which they were or are currently addicted to, because Blizzard has that power.
And they make good quality games. That's the thing. Their games, I'd say they're simple. Like, they take away a lot of complicated mechanics, but then again, I've never really gotten into World of Warcraft, so I can't say anything about that. Or the new Heroes of the Storm, which is interesting. Don't think it's my sort of game.
Yeah, I mean, despite all its haters, Warcraft is still the king of MMOs, even 10 years on now, or plus.
Yes, I mean, we are doing Blizzard such a service here, talking about them while playing their game. Right? We should talk about someone else. Let's talk about Bethesda, because Bethesda are this crazy studio who release games which are broken on release. They're always broken, aren't they?
Geniuses.
They always bug out on release. I mean, God, the worst one. Should we just talk about glitches that we've had? I mean, I am Glitchcot. Let's talk about that. In Oblivion, I was doing a quest, and I walked into the Imperial City, and this man suddenly flew off, right, hit a wall, and got stuck in it, but was still doing the walking animation. But his character was actually tilted to the side. It wasn't like horizontal, but it was tilted. And I was like, that is the craziest thing I think I've ever seen in a Hearthstone?
Elder Scrolls.
In a Oblivion, Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah,
it's one of the crazy
My
ones.
biggest Oblivion glitch was I was again in the Imperial City, and I mean this was years ago. I can barely remember it now. But there was this Red Guard guy in one of the quarters, one of the districts, and I was playing a Dark Brotherhood assassin type character. And I decided to, kill him and take his valuables. So I followed him into his house, backstabbed him, and looted him, right? And
right,
yeah,
naturally.
Of course, this is what you do. And he had 250 gold on him. I was like, oh, not bad. So I click on the 250 gold. But instead of going to nothing and disappearing, it went down to 150. I was like, okay. So I clicked on it again. And I got the money, but the 150 didn't leave. So I found an infinite money glitch. Yeah.
What? So you just...
I found
that's crazy.
And I just kept clicking for like 15 minutes, just getting up to hundreds of thousands of gold. And then I saved it, and went back to his body, and hit the take all option, and my computer crashed.
Nice. So you took infinite money and your computer broke. Nice.
That was my biggest Oblivion glitch. But then I bought the house in Skingbrand, which is the nicest house in the game. And I was like, bitches, welcome to the... to my mansion.
I never bought a house.
Money.
Nice. I've never bought a house on Oblivion or Skyrim. I don't know what it is. I just don't find it appealing. I think I like the idea of just living in pubs or whatever.
Living in pubs.
I think that's literally what you do though. You go to a pub. You rock up to the bar and you're like, got a room for the night? And they're like, no, get out. And I'm like, no, you have. And then I kill everyone and sneak into the basement. And Rufio's there.
Oh, Rufio.
God bless him.
Yeah.
My friend George did a really funny thing with Rufio. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Rufio is an assassination mission. The first mission for the Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion.
To get into the Dark Brotherhood, yeah.
And to get into the Dark Brotherhood, that's absolutely right. And he's this guy who's just like bumming around in an inn somewhere, and you go there and he's in the basement and he's just sleeping. You're meant to go in, he's all stealthy, and just give him a little, introduce your knife to his neck, that sort of stuff. My friend George sneaked in, killed him, and to level up on Oblivion, and also this part of the mission, you have to sleep. So he got into the bed next to him, and he just was like, "Budge up, Rufio. I need to get to sleep," which I thought was absolutely hilarious.
Messed up. That is macabre in the extreme.
It was really funny though. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm a bit weird, but it's fine.
But no, I mean, I absolutely love Bethesda. I love the Elder Scrolls series. I mean, despite their glitchiness. I love the direction they've taken with the Fallout series when they took it over.
Now again, Fallout is one of those games that we need to talk more about, because it's the 4th one has to be out sometime soon. It just has to be.
Yeah, I've heard rumors. I mean, obviously that whole countdown thing on the internet turned out to be a whole hoax.
Oh, that was really sad.
But
so sad.
I've heard, again, this is all speculation though, I don't know if this is true or not. Oh wow, oh my god, this guy's almost dead. Is he
Yeah, he's taking damage to the face by himself and he can't do anything, so he's dead. GG.
Yeah, just
GG, guy.
But I've heard, and again, pure speculation here, that the next game's gonna be set in like San Francisco.
Oh, nice. I do like San Francisco. It is named after the same person I'm named after, St. Francis.
And with the current pope who shares your name.
He's the best.
He is
pope.
Actually an awesome pope.
What can I
He's
say?
A great pope. Seriously, he is. I mean, I'm not often one to.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at that. Really, I'm just like how we're talking about this. How do we get from this from talking about Fallout? Oh, he's the best pope. He's the best
I'm
pope.
not one who usually compliments pontiffs, but Francis is a great pope.
Oh, bless him. I mean, what if you were pope? What would you do? Like, would you? I don't know. Would you get involved in politics more, or would you make deals with the mafia?
I don't even know. I don't know what I'd do as pope. I mean, I'd probably break down the rule that's saying priests can't marry. It's that to try and stop all the child, molestation scandals.
Yeah, but they just marry the children.
Well, no, that's still illegal. Just saying, hey guys, you can marry people now rather than molesting these poor kids as a way of expressing your sexual frustration. You actually marry people now. It's great. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Why don't they just? I mean, if they're gonna say, it's against the law anyway. So why don't they just do it with a woman? I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, not the molesting part, like the fact, have a relationship with them.
I don't even.
Oh, I don't know. I
don't even know.
I'm not a priest. I don't know shit.
Yeah, so I'd probably drop that rule, and then just dick around with the Swiss Guard. Just patrol them around everywhere.
Swiss Guard. Oh, I tell you, first thing I'd do, take that sweet ass Pokemobile and do a Euro tour. But I'd be naked in the Pope window the entire way. Oh yeah.
Talk about humility. I am so humble. I have no clothes.
I don't need any clothes, but I do need a fancy car with a window.
Enjoy my flabby old man body.
Flabby old man body. That sounds like an amazing 90s band. But seriously though, Fallout, getting back to that, I mean that was another great video game. We both love that, and we both played it to death,
yeah.
I think.
I mean, I said, I'll admit I only came into the series when Bethesda took it over. I didn't play Fallout 1 or 2. But I love...
And
Sorry, go ahead.
So I was going to say, just for anyone who hasn't played Fallout, like, first of all, what the fuck are you doing? Go play Fallout. Second of all, if you don't like it, our friend Moore also doesn't like it. Good old Moorebot, he's a very sour man. And if you are not one of those two characters that we've mentioned previously, then just no. It's about a post-apocalyptic world where everything was like in the 1950s. Nothing changed and technology progressed, but like the music and the style, culture, yeah, exactly. Culture didn't, and it's just fucking awesome because you go around with this sort of not really steampunky, but sort of low-tech
diesel punk.
But yeah. Diesel punk. It's really cool, and it's just a nice atmosphere as well. Everything may be shades of brown, but it's not the worst thing you could say about it, really, is it? Hey, Smokeskin! Oh god, and you've got ghouls, like humans, and they've got no skin, and they go around calling you Smooth Skin. So you got little factions and stuff, and you can blow up Megaton if you like, which is a city, believe it or not, built around... What is it, Max? Sorry, Megaton?
Megaton. It's built around an unexploded nuclear bomb.
Yeah, it's insane. But seriously, go try it. If you haven't already, we both love it. It's amazing. And
I mean, one thing I also just love about Bethesda as a company is they are not afraid of community-generated content. I mean, they encourage
That's
the
very
community
true.
to actually mod their games, to customize their own games to tailor to their own personal experience. And also you have the Nexus sites where you have all these mods for Fallout, for the Elder Scrolls games. It's fantastic, and I love how Bethesda has actually embraced the community in this respect, and that's something a lot of other companies haven't done.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the opposite is, of course, Blizzard, who don't believe anyone apart from their developers should touch the game.
You must do it our way.
Our way or the highway, bitch. It's really harsh, and honestly, I think that they would just be a super company if they did any more. Like, they would just become insane. I mean, they're already insanely popular and insanely well funded, but I mean, with mods in the world, that would just be crazy.
I mean, I suppose it would be more difficult to work for Blizzard because a lot of their games are fundamentally revolve around multiplayer, whereas Bethesda's are primarily single player.
Again, what I think is what you're missing there is the idea of like, if you made the mods light, like just say graphics reskins and stuff, you could play with a friend on Hearthstone, and instead of having these normal cards with these normal effects, you could say make your own and have any style of cards. It wouldn't have to be WoW based or anything, or it might be. You could have like Star Trek characters or something. Like Scotty is really fat, so he'd be a taunt, or Captain Picard would be I don't know, spell damage +2 or something. He'd be like an archmage. Then there'd be, what's his name? Kirk. That's it, Captain Kirk, who would definitely be a charge. It'd be awesome. And Spock would have death. What's it called? Death touch.
Oh yeah, that's magic. Yeah, there's a magic for that.
Yeah, but that's in this as well.
Is it?
I can't remember what it's called in this, but he'd have that because he's got like the Vulcan.
Yeah, the Vulcan grip.
Bum grip, where he pinches your buns and you die.
Alright, here.
Most logical, Captain.
Alright, now here's I'm gonna put you on the spot here, Francis. Which do you prefer, the Elder Scrolls or Fallout?
Oh well, that's a difficult one because Fallout has its charm, but nevertheless, I think it's gonna have to be Oblivion because that is the game I just played for days. Like, I would lock myself away in my room, which is totally not what I do now. And I would just play it. I would just literally spend forever going around doing quests and just fucking around with the world, shooting trees with arrows, pretending they're Ents because the Ents are dicks in the Lord of the Rings series. Normal healthy stuff. So I guess it has to be the Elder Scrolls series, really.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I mean, I love what they've done with Fallout, but the Elder Scrolls will always have a place in my heart.
And of course, you got Liam Neeson and Patrick Stewart as the two main Bethesda voice actors they've had.
Yes, you're right.
Pop celebrity.
Liam Neeson was your dad in Fallout, and Patrick Stewart was the Emperor shortly before he gets bumped off.
And being the big Trekkie nerd I am, I'm really a big Star Trek nerd.
For people who haven't played Oblivion and which I assume I hope is a minority of you, I am not spoiling anything. The Emperor dies 10 minutes in. That's not even spoilers.
It's literally the first thing he does. He's such a good Emperor that he just dies. Blam, straight away.
Why'd you do that?
Because I needed to pop the taunt and kill that so that I could use this.
Oh. Well then do it, bro.
I know. I'm doing it. Oh man, look at that. Oh, see this. Oh god, we are so fucked. Look how many cards are in his hand. We've got nothing. I mean, a mage is just gonna show us an entire hand and just spell us to death. It's gonna be I cast spell, and spell, and I'll be like, oh no, I can't spell. I'm dyslexic. I can't spell. don't have the cards.
I don't have the power.
Captain, I can't give the thrusters no more.
I can't spell.
I can't do it. Any of these have death rattle? Nope, of course not. So I think it's safe to say we're pretty dead. But you know, we'll just go through this to the end. I don't think we'll concede.
Then
I know, it's so bad. That is such a bad card. I shouldn't have drawn it. I was watching. As I was editing footage yesterday, I watched that and I was like, oh my god, what was I thinking? What was I doing? I wasn't paying any attention. I was just laughing with you about shit. And we are fucked, by the way.
You were pretty screwed.
Did you look that up? Because last time you said Gollum.
Hey,
Did you look that up?
I didn't. I stand by it. Damn it.
You're absolutely wrong, though. I mean, nobody says Gollum for a golem like that. Nobody. I've seen American pronunciations. I've seen British. I mean, it's just insane. People watching this, write in. Tell Max is wrong.
Or
tell me I'm wrong.
Off this high horse.
No, fair enough. Whatevs, Trevs. Let me guess. Fireball. Oh no, Ice Lance, but I'm not frozen, so... What?
Did he freeze himself?
So he's just dicking around, that's... Oh. What a stupid asshole.
Aww, sad face.
Well, that's it. That's the end of the B.O.T.S gaming channel. That was our last video, everyone.
Sorry, guys.
We're over. We're done. Like 4 videos in, maybe 3. I'm not sure how long this was. Probably 4. But that's it. We're done. God, didn't that go bad?
Yeah, I mean, our entire contract revolved around us winning this arena.
But I'll tell you what, Max. Because you're not spectating at the moment. I forgot to share my screen with you. But you know what? I'm just going to do that quickly. Sorry, you'll just have to bear with me. Actually, no, because my fraps have stopped working. Problems. Anyway, no, I'm just going to click on the key now, and this key. You remember the key above the winds? No? Yeah? No. There was basically above the winds there's a key, and you click on that, and you get goodies. And my goodies this time around, being a good boy who played Arena, was a pack of cards and 45 golds. Riches, to be sure.
Riches.
Do you want me to open the pack? See what's in
go
it?
for it.
Okay, well, I'll open the pack. Let's have a look. Well, what's it gonna be? 5 legendaries. That's what I'm betting. Nope, not 5. I got a Glabazooka, which is a weapon for a hunter. I got a Power Mace for the Shaman, if you remember the option we had for that. We've got Velen's Chosen, which is a spell that a priest used against us actually in the arena. A Warbot. Now that's an odd one. It's a warrior, but it looks terrible. And a Cogmaster, which is really good. So that's it. I don't think we've got any more Hearthstone to do with at the moment. I mean, we could do a random deck. Do you want to do a random deck?
Sure. Let's do one quick random deck.
Okay. Well, get prepared to have your butt beat because it's going to be horrible for you. Because I've just got more cards. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We've had a good time in the arena. We've had a good time talking about stuff. And if you enjoyed us talking about stuff, hell, leave a like, leave a comment.
If you appreciated our ramblings,
just talk to us. We need somebody. We're very lonely. We've only got each other.
We need views and likes, please.
We live on them. We eat them up. No, we need them. But it's fine because we don't. Don't worry about it. Don't fret. Just don't bother. I mean, I don't bother liking videos. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I'm just lazy.
I like videos.
I'm so lazy. I'm like, oh, I like that video, but I'm not going to click like.
But
clicking a mouse button, it takes up so much time.
If you like them, it's easier to find them again.
That's true, but I just have a history button, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, goodbye, everybody.
Catch you later, everyone.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.